Welcome back to my channel, and store reviews are back. And this review today is for a store with over 3,000 sales. So what do I do? How do I work with a store when it's got thousands of sales? It opened in 2021, so it's not an old store. It's performing, it's selling. What problems can we find in a store like this? And there's quite a few problems that I've found. So join me as I delve into what is a successful store. You know, this is working, and I find all the problems that is. I guarantee you, if this seller puts into practice what I'm teaching in this video, they're going to make more sales. Let's jump into the store and find out what's wrong. Okay, here we are in today's review store. It's the Chakra Corner, and the store is owned by Catherine. Remember, I get permission from every seller before I do these reviews. So, first thing to know, I've sold crystals on Etsy for 10 years, so I know a mountain about selling crystals, gemstones, minerals on Etsy. And today I've got 7 issues with this store. So if Catherine takes heed of these, her store performance is going to go up. 3,185 sales, 932 listings, decent amount of listings. Store opened in 2021. That's the first thing we do. How many sales? When did the store open? How many listings? Let's get that down first. So the correlation between the 3 is not too bad. It's not too bad. Good sales, good number of listings. Didn't open a million years ago. It's 4 years. Okay, so from there, the first thing that immediately jumps out for me when you're selling crystals is this. See this listing here? It says only 3 left. Let's go in here. Here it is, there, right? Only 3 left. This needs to change. So the first thing she needs to do is make sure she goes through the whole store and raises the stock depth of all these crystals. Etsy knows what you've got in stock. It knows how many you've got. Okay, if it sees low stock numbers and these sell out, that's the worst thing you could do. Have a crystal or have a listing. All of you don't have low stock, because if you sell out, you lose visibility. And with 932 listings, that's a lot to keep tabs on. I would get Catherine to raise the stock to 10 or 20 for everything. If she can, of course. Just raise it as high as you can so that you don't risk running out of stock. That's the worst thing you can do, especially when you're supplying things like crystals where people buy multiples. Okay, that's the first thing. Second thing is the photography. So I don't know what Catherine thinks about her photography, whether she thinks it needs improvement or not. But from my perspective, this definitely needs improvement. We've got crystals shot outside in the sunlight, and then we've got crystals like this one here. If you look at this crystal, it's in the shadow. It's so dark. It's apparently a stunning quartz crystal, but this photo is anything but stunning. It's way too dark. We're losing connection to the customer with a listing as dark as this. Also, listings that are cut off, these two here. Having listings cut off looks really unprofessional. Try to get the whole crystal in the shot. It looks so much better. Well lit with no sunlight. Okay, so that's the first thing with the photography. That needs to be done. And you will get more clicks if it's not bright, well lit, and in the center of the shot. The other part to this, of course, is video. Every listing needs a video. You'll sell more crystals. You will sell more crystals. Take the time to make sure every single listing has a video. I know some of them do. I know some of your listings do. I think this one does. Yeah, this one does have a video. And in the video, you need to show the item in your hands. You need to show perspective, which you do, which is good. It's a little bit dark, this video, but at least you've got it here. You need this in every single listing. So that's 932 videos you need to film. Your sales will go up, I guarantee it. Next one, every single crystal needs 2 infographics. So you've got to put infographics in here. So we don't sell using product descriptions. Don't try to sell here. Nobody's reading all this stuff, right? Don't try to sell here. You sell here in your images. This is where you sell. This is where you can convince someone to buy your product, right? So in here, you need 2 infographics. Infographic number 1 is the 5 highlights of the product that the customer is buying. Size, crystal type, quality, rarity, Give the customers the 5 highlights. What's the top 5 reasons why they should buy this crystal from you and nobody else? Infographic number 2. You only create this once, you don't need to change it. It's the 5 highlights of your business. So if someone came to you and said, well, why should I buy from you? Hit them with the top 5 reasons why people should buy from your crystal business. Crystal buying is very emotional. There are so many charlatans out there that sell poor quality crystals. People want to trust you. You need to gain trust from your potential customers in any way you can. This is a huge one for crystal sellers. Infographics, 5 highlights for the product in infographic 1, 5 highlights of your business, why people should buy from you. That's a great opportunity to sell. Okay, so those 2 infographics, really, really important. Now, next one, a lot of you will be saying, oh, 932 listings, that's a big store. Well, in general, yes, it is. But for crystals, no, this isn't big. So the next thing Catherine needs to do is grow the store. I would grow significantly. I would grow to 1,500 listings, 2,000 listings. Do it slowly and steadily. There's no need to rush. There's no need to try and make this completed as quick as possible. Get this store significantly bigger. You will make more sales. You'll make a lot more sales. So significant store growth is the next thing. Next one, this is something that I don't see that often anymore, but I see it here. You are actually losing eligibility for being found in search because your titles are so short. You've got to use all the title space. Because here, you've used 30 characters or something like that, 25 characters. You get 140. Use all the title space in every listing. Okay? Use all your tag space as well. And if you need to know how to do this, on my YouTube channel is the How to Do Etsy SEO video in 10 minutes, the 2025 edition. Just watch that and use that on all 0 sales listings and new listings. Don't use SEO changes on listings that sell. Please don't do that. It's only on new and 0 sales listings. But you're losing visibility here, or eligibility to be visible, because these titles are way, way too short. Okay, last one, and this is another way to instantly get more visits and views, well, more views. Here, in your description, you've got this one does have the section link, but there's no store link. And other listings don't have the section and store links. So both links need to be here, and both links in the top half of your product description. Doing that is going to raise the views going around your store. So people, when they're looking for crystals, they'll browse. They'll go from listing to listing. They're going to go into sections. They're going to have a look around. Well, let's just make it really easy for people to get. Let's just say they're interested in a tower, right? Well, let's put the section link in every single listing so that people can move around, possibly buying more listings. So there's 7 things, 7 points here that you could definitely work on. I hope this has been helpful for you, and I've got a message for everyone coming up on the screen now. I don't know why I said message coming up on the screen. There's no message coming up on the screen, not yet. But here's the thing, you can see when a store even has 3,000 sales or 5,000 or 10,000, I will find many things wrong with these stores. There's always plenty of things wrong. If Catherine does what I've said, she's going to make more sales. There's no doubt about it, right? So what I want you to do is get into my comments if you want a review. I'm collecting store names at the moment. I put a community post out. Get your store name into this video if you want a store review like this. It will be on YouTube, so be aware of that. But I can seriously help you make more sales. And as always, if you want to work with me, don't wait, don't guess. The booking now button's coming up on your screen. This takes you to a booking link for a one-to-one free discovery call with me, so that in paid consultations or mentoring, I can help you build, grow, or repair your Etsy business. I look forward to catching you in the comments and catching you in a consultation. Cheers.